from Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Cincinnati Reds. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
And now, please welcome your Cincinnati Reds.
Just about to get started and towing the slab, Hunter Green. What do you have on him, Chris?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Now it's the second baseman, number 28. Puts it away for the out. Here's Alex Bregman.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Fraley should have it. They got it for out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Rafael Devers. And a strike to Devers. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Makes the catch, inning over. Back here in Cincinnati. And on the hill today, it's Walker Buehler. What do you have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And now the center fielder, T.J. Friedl. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike. One.
Swings through the sweeper.
1-2.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering upstairs. And a swing and a miss. And there's one away.
Batting second.
In now for the Reds, baseman, Matt McLain. And ball 1. One out, base is empty. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now here is Ellie De La Cruz.
Ball.
For a second, he's safe. McLain over at second, 1 down.
Ball. 2 balls, no strike.
That's in there. 2-1 now. This one in the dirt. To third. Tag, got it.
I appreciate wanting to move up there, but that ball didn't get very far away. And getting thrown out as a result, sometimes you can be too aggressive on the bases.
Next offering away upstairs. The 3-2
Ball
is
four,
outside, and it's
Take
ball
your base.
4. And now it's Gavin Lux.
A great back and forth.
Runner on the go. And there's a foul ball. And now he steps off the rubber. Runner goes again. Pitch
Ball,
misses.
no. Hey.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that's outside. 2-1. That one
Ball.
missed.
3-1.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Full count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at second. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. Ready to go now. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. And that's in for a strike. And this one is off and a runner. Next offering upstairs. On the ground to third. Sends it over to Sheets. And a quick out, number 1. Now it's Alex Bregman.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that skips into dirt. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Devers down.
Designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And boom goes the dynamite. Into the second deck it goes. It's 1-0.
He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
And with 2 down, the Red Sox, the early lead, and the batter now, Wilyer Abreu, and that's in the dirt. And another ball, Cease. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the... threw it by him. A swing and a miss. Back here with my pal Singy. Starting on the mound in this one, Walker Buehler.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Rafaela pulls it down, and there's one down. Here's Manny Machado now.
One ball, no strike.
Buehler fires. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. In the air, out towards left center. Rafaela hauls it in, 2 away. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand back.
The first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And that is out of play. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Story now. Cease back to work. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
No ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, and that's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
And the right-hander deals. And that one is in the dirt. And the count is even, 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
That just misses, and the count's full. In the air, right side. Reaching down, makes the catch. Here's the second baseman.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Christian Campbell.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
That missed by a lot. And 1-1. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Tristan Casas, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Next to hit, Carlos Narvaez. Swings through that one.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
0-2.
0-2 now. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Diaz down to first. That completes the strikeout. Bottom of the second. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Walker Buehler will go back to work. Out to short. Story sends it over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And now it's Tirso Ornelas. Ripped on a line. Abreu brings it in. 2 away. Next is the designated hitter.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Narvaez collects, fires to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. New inning getting started, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Cedon Rafaela. There's a strike. Rafaela, a strong arm center fielder, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he's a native of Curacao. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. That plays his 3rd of the game. Now batting Jarren Duran. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
No ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Ho, ho!
Next offering down low and in the dirt. Hit in the air left field. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Alex Bregman. Off the mark there. 1-0. And there's a strike.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Inside, just missed.
3-1.
Swing and a miss. 3-2
3
now.
balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And the batter now, Jose Iglesias. The other way. And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Tyler Wade, the next to hit, takes outside. In the air, right field. Squeezes it, and there's 1 down. And now it's Elias Diaz. Line drive. Duran makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. Runner takes off. That one ripped. Reaching for it, makes the catch. And we're back. And now Rafael Devers. First pitch swinging.
Oh, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 strikes.
In the air out towards right center. Wade, long run on his horse. And there's one away. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Wilyer Abreu. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Flied to right his first time.
Story.
And that drops in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Handled by Machado. Throws to first in time. That's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Manny Machado. Pitch misses outside. And that is ball 1.
You know, these Padres, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
2-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2.
Into center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And here is Gavin Sheets. He's 0 for 1. Little chopper rolls foul.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
He's got it, and there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Bogarts swings through it for strike 1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
He's got it, and there are 2 down. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. Ready now for the 5th inning, and stepping in for Boston, number 28. Cease back to work. That one inside, and that's ball 1. There's a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2 stays alive. Caught him looking for the kill. Now batting Tristan Casas. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. So stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez. And that's in for a strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And a strike. The changeup missing. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Cease with the strike. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Stepping in for San Diego, Tirso Ornelas. That one the other way. Reaching down, makes the catch. Now the DH for the Padres. He's 0 for 1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. Jose Iglesias, the next up for the Padres.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Inside. And the count is 1-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Narvaez down to first with it. In time. And we're back. Top 6. And stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela.
Now pitching for the Padres.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Number 75.
Suarez, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Duran now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Runner takes off. Throw to second and he's out. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And now 1 and 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Here's Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that.
Well, hit the other way. That one going back and foul.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
Swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now batting Tyler Wade. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
That's outside. And the count 1 and 2. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
The catcher, number
Here's
17.
Elias Diaz. That's towards center. Rafaela under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So the lineup flips over, and now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch, not close.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Up and in, ball 2.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Swing and a miss.
1 strike.
As he was out front that time. That's off the inside corner. Now 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Swings and misses. And the count is filled up.
3 and 2.
To third. And it goes just foul. Now he breaks his bat. Bare hands it. Tough play. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. We go to the top of the
Leading
seventh. Here's Rafael Devers.
The designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
And that one wrapped foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Here's the 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Wilyer Abreu will hit next. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Oh.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
1-1.
Strike.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Story, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. This one in the air, right field. Tatis brings it in. 2 down. Now it's the second baseman. 1 for 2. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
Abreu, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one in triple digits. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a swing and a miss. They get 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's Manny Machado.
Now pitching for Boston, number 31, Liam Hendricks.
Out there to center. Long run, tracks it down. 1 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Gloves it on the dive. Throw to first. And it beats him. What a play.
So many people fail to realize just how great defensively Trevor Story is, as you see on the dive right there. And I think part of it because he played on the same side of the infield as the great Nolan Arenado.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. And that's in the dirt. Ball 1. Bogaerts swings through that one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one misses, and now 3-1. Throw is high and over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Tirso Ornelas. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
So in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
A little bit low.
That's a really good take. Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
That's out to center field. Rafaela. That is the inning. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Suarez back to work. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And here is Carlos Narvaez. In there, and it's 0-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Not close with that one, and it's 2-1.
That's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. In the air, right field. Tatis under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, number 39.
Now pitching for the Red Sox.
The pitch.
Number 25.
And there's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. That one gets down for a hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
Line drive, takes it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Wade up for the 3rd time here, watches that one miss. Hit in the air out to center field. Rafaela makes a nice running catch. So digging in now for San Diego, Elias Diaz. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the lead off.
There goes the runner. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. We go to the 9th. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran.
Number 56. Jeremiah.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Ornelas makes the catch, and there's one gone. Alex Bregman, the next to hit.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Estrada, in his 2nd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the splitter, and it was effective. Devers now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. late with the swing there.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. That's down and in. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And Raffy falls victim to the K. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And here's the catcher. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Aroldis Chapman.
Now pitching for
He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Aroldis Chapman.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first offering is not close. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. And a big swing and a miss.
Got so many hard throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch up.
Duran makes the grab on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And Manny gets a piece. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Oh, and that liner got him. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. So they're down to their final out. And here's the first baseman, Gavin Sheets. Trying to deliver as the hero. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-1. And that's outside.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. And you get into some hot water.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball. A one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss struck him out. And that is the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down,
here with
and
this
trusting the
bogus
players
ass
behind
field.
him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game,
And he
but sometimes
lost.
you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago Cubs. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jarren Duran.
Jarren Duran.
Pitch misses. 1-0. That one to first. Bush. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's Alex Bregman.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
I would throw him another
One
breaking
ball.
ball.
2 strikes.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
No.
That one just missing inside. And the count now even up. And he gets Bregman. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. That
One
one
ball,
in the dirt.
no strike.
And that's ball 1. A swing and a miss as he chases
One ball,
way
1
out
strike.
of the zone. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double. Oh, the throw is over his head. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Tristan Casas stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Hit in the air, left field, and that is that. Back here at the friendly confines. And today's starter, Bryan Bello.
Sir. What's up, bacon
Trying
and
to
eggs?
stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the
Anyone
changeup
else that's
is
watching?
huge. Hitters, they
We're
have
actually
a hard
on
time
a
staying
For
back.
the Cubs,
And
Game
stepping
winners.
in is the speedy Pete Crow Armstrong.
All right, yo, we got Bryan Bello, man. Fresh off of injury.
And that is downstairs. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Not
balls,
even
1
close
strike.
there. And a count 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That one a little bit high. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. And he's into second with nobody out. So the go-ahead
Yeah,
run
here
in
we go
scoring
with another
position.
loser
In half
here with
of
these
10.
ballparks. You niggas is trash.
Cubs may
This is
need
the
half
second
a
guy
first-round
with
pick in
a little kid's
2015. He
ballpark.
played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder.
These people have no
Bit of
skills.
outfield, but a guy in 20. Meanwhile, this pitch gets away for Armstrong. Up to
This
third
is
on
probably
the
how
wild
people be
pitch.
having winning
That's a
records
base runner
because of
right
shit
there.
like this. Pathetic.
The 1-1 comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Runner at third here. Nobody out. A bunt, and it's popped up. Drops into the glove, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Here's Kyle Tucker. And that's in there for strike 1. Runner on at third, 1 gone. A bunt, and it's popped up. Makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout?
No, I'm not that cruel, but someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
Two outs. Good eye in that spot. Swing and a miss. Struck
Pathetic.
him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Got this little ass ballpark.
Back here
These
at
people
Wrigley
are sad,
Field.
man.
And now the rookie second
second
baseman,
That's
number
sad.
28.
Campbell.
Ray back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
That one misses. 1-1.
That's a ball. 2-1.
Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Just
No, that's a
misses.
ball.
3-2 now.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Tucker makes the grab, 1 down. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. And a swing and a miss there.
Just a
ball.
bit tardy
1 strike.
there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Strike 2.
0-2.
And
1
that
ball.
skips
2
into
strike.
dirt. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Trevor Story up next for the Red Sox. Strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Here at Wrigley Field, Swanson digs in.
The shortstop, Gansby.
What kind of Wrigley Field is this?
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
1 strike.
That's
1-1.
way outside. And the count is 1-1. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know
Batting
it didn't
sixth,
produce a
the
hit,
second
but he made
baseman,
solid
Nico.
contact, and that's all.
Missing
Nope, that's not
inside. And 1 out, base is empty.
This pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. Horner on the go. Hung up in a score. And the slider just misses.
A pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed.
That's 3.
And he got him. Strike
Sit
3,
that
and
ass
that'll
down.
retire the side. And we're back.
Leading
Here's
off
the catcher,
Boston,
Blake
the catcher,
Sable.
Blake Sable.
Swings through that one for strike one.
So the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
And there's the ball.
2 strike.
Armstrong going back on this one. Hauls it in on the warning track. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox.
Ceddanne Rafaela.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Top of the third, no score. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And a 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting, left field,
Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Duran goes 6'1", 205 pounds, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one missing inside. Swing and a miss as he was late.
2-2. All 3. Okay.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Runner on the move, in the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Throw safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. That misses the zone, 2-0. Swing and a ball popped up. Casas on the move. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
The center fielder,
back to the top of the lineup. And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. Ground ball up the middle. Story fires to first on the run. What a play. Inning over.
Yeah, you got.
Back here at the friendly confines. Here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Swings and misses. Went with the sweeper.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that's outside. Next offering is in for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That's to third. Birdie. Sends it to first. And they get Bregman for the out. Rafael Devers up to hit. Doubled his first time. There's the strike. Fourth inning underway. No score. Swings and misses. That's strike two. And that's into dirt. That one close. Ruled a ball. 2-2. Cuts and misses. That's a strikeout. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox.
Tristan Casas.
They say you win.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
And that skips into dirt. And a ball evens the count. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here at Wrigley Field. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Up next for the Cubs.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. First time up was a pop out.
Tucker.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. That one not close. 2-1. Check swing on the 2-1. Appeal to third. And he went around. Ruled a swing. That pitch just misses the inside corner. And now it's 3-2. Puts a bunt down. Bregman on the run, sends it over to first. He's safe. On with a bunt single.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there. On defense, you're basically giving that up when you choose to use the shift. We still don't see it all that often, but when someone really needs a hit, it's sitting right there on a platter for him.
Swing and a foul out of play. Tucker at first, one gone. That missed by a lot. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Trying to move him over here. Casas. He steps on the bag, and that's an out on the sacrifice.
That's a good job. He puts the sac bunt down to the right side. Good execution, and he moves that runner up to second. That guy did his job right there.
Swanson can't hold up, and that's a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Strike 3, got him swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. All set for the start of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, number 28. Ray back to work.
You know, these Red Sox, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Struck out looking his first time. Hard hit left side. Swanson fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Number 10.
Here's Trevor Story. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a foul ball.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Swing and a ground ball, and it stays fair.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Digging in, Blake Sable. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball. He's straight.
Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Nico Horner. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Cubs finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 3.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Next pitch in for a strike. And now 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Payoff pitch. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Runner on the go. Lays down a bunt to the right side, and that's a foul ball. Corner on at first, nobody out. Now he steps off, nothing doing.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Bunted back towards the mound. They get 1. Tag out at third. And that's a double play.
He's trash.
Next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. He reached out a walk his first time. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Got him swinging. And we're back. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Way outside. And that is ball 1. He was late there. Strike 1.
1-1.
Swing and a drive. Deep right field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And it gets by him.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie. Down the middle, I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Duran swings through it for strike one. On the ground, right side, Horner. Fires to first, and the first run of the game comes across. Alex Bregman getting ready to hit. And that one clips the corner.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
And here is Devers. That one is absolutely belted. Happ on his horse. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the sixth inning. So up now for Chicago, John Birdie. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. At the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Crow Armstrong goes 5 feet 11 inches, 22 years old. A former first-round pick in 2020. 0-2 now. And misses inside. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the sixth. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Whips it to first. And that quickly 2 away. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ian Happ. Hit on the ground to short. Story zips it across. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Here at Wrigley Field, top of inning number 7. And now the first baseman. Tristan Casas.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 40, Brad Keller.
Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. Makes the catch, 1 down. Here's the second baseman.
Second baseman, Christian Campbell.
There's a strike. And a swing and a miss.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Slider got him for strike 3. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Flips the corner. Strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swings through that.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Bush steps on the bag. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Bottom of the inning. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Now pitching for the Red
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Justin Wilson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Outside low, and 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. Next pitch misses way outside. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's in the dirt. And the tying run is on base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
There goes Tucker. And he pops up the bunt. He's got it. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. And here comes Dansby Swanson. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Rafaela pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the third out. We go to the eighth. Here's Trevor Story now.
Yes, sir. WW Dynamite.
Keller back to work. Foul ball there.
Trying to go 4-0.
Next pitch is outside.
1-1.
There's a strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away. And now the catcher comes up to him. Blake Sable.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that skips in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Pitch misses, and the count now 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Next offering is fouled back. There's a swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Ceddanne Rafaela. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 strike.
That one ripped right center field. And it looks like trouble. Around second now, going for 3. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Duran in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Big swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Oh, he gloves it to his knee. The throw.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Bregman in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Runner takes off. Throws. Save. That's a stolen base. Red Sox by 2. Next pitch off the plate. Now 2 balls and a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crow Armstrong. And that is that. Back here at the friendly confines. On to the bottom of the 8th. So here's Horner now.
Horner. Now pitching for
And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Greg Weisser.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The 0-1. There's a strike. 95 of that one. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Amaya now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
One down, base is empty. Not close with that one. And the count 1-2. Now one missed. Red Sox leading it by 2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. He is struck out and he is walked. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Fought off foul.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field, all set to start the 9th in this one. Here now the Red Sox DH, Rafael Devers.
No ball. One strike.
And strike 2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. But no chance to get him, and he'll take first on the strikeout. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. Runner on the go. And that one sliced foul. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
One ball.
It's a pitch out. Nothing doing. And that's ball 1. Devers gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
1-0.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Man, first one away. There goes the runner. Bunt attempt misses. Oh, and they got him. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting through this inning only down 2 can give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
That misses, and that's ball 3. To the right side, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 9th.
The Undertaker bell's going. You already know what time it is.
John Birdie at the plate.
Third baseman, John
Dong.
Birdie.
Aroldis Chapman on to try and close it out for the Red Sox.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. And we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And a swing and a miss.
No ball. Strike.
Just off the outside edge. Now 1 and 2. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Back to the top of the order. And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Birdie runs. There's a ball. Go to second. Save. The next
No,
offering
that's a ball.
misses, and it's 2-0.